1,000 souls wailing for vengeance. A mighty battle. An old friend returned. The way to the well is yet closed to you, rider. But there are keys for every door.
Called a boot.
Sawate, this is Jeff.
This is David.
We are playing Darksiders 2. You'll recall last time we took a mild diversion into non-canon.
A DL side trip.
Yes, a DL side trip. It's not canon because none of the stuff we got there is here because we reverted to our previous save.
So that we can still do stupid damage.
Yes, stupid damage and other stupid things. You know, it's not just the damage, but that is a large part of it.
Did the horse just skip forward?
Yeah, I'm jumping in between the bursts of speed.
Oh,
Just get a little extra distance out of the carrots.
Right.
So to speak.
Okay.
We are in Lostlight. I know it's been a few videos, but as you'll recall, Lostlight is the Angel Outpost.
Right.
You know, one of those two factions we haven't actually dealt with yet.
And it's been 26 episodes, or this is episode 26.
Yeah.
Pacing.
We haven't actually directly dealt with angels or demons until this very episode, so...
Great.
Hooray! It's a pretty autumnal area with one of my favorite, design aesthetics. That is to say, floaty crab. Well aware of the...
Yes, the floaty crab aesthetic is important.
It's very nice. I always appreciate a good floaty crab area. Got like your cloud cities, your what is the name of? I think there was a floating. I think it was called Brugerba in Final Fantasy 12.
Brugerba was the floating island thing.
Floating island, of course, just the floating continent. Final Fantasy 6.
That's a good one.
You know.
Just massive floating things is fun too.
Even the floating mountains in Avatar.
As dumb as that.
Yes, as much as I dislike the movie overall, that is all right.
Yeah. Mount Zoe or Zoe, however you want to say it, in Chrono Trigger. Not a good floating crab.
I guess even...
Kingdom of Zeal.
The Kingdom of Zeal, yeah. In the distance here, you'll see a little blue thing keeps disappearing. You'll see it again on the right side of the screen.
I did notice that earlier.
Let's see, it should be right in the middle. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Very important. Get all of the treasures. You understand.
Of course.
There it is.
Ah.
That little guy.
Is it like the cat from Alice in Wonderland?
Sure. We won't see him until the next dungeon, though.
No. Oh, it's Wicked K.
No.
Damn.
Sorry. I'm spoil that, but no, it's actually just for some reason a very early introduction to a new enemy, but we won't even see that in this episode, so...
Oh, is it one of those warpy, masky guys from Devil May Cry?
Kinda. They do have a warpy quality. We're going to... Well, this is a death tomb. This is the death tomb for Lostlight. We're going to go into it because it's right here.
And they didn't code a roof.
Not really. We'll... It didn't take me very long to break in, so to speak, and it's on the way, so we don't have to come back. We'll still get all of the pages, but
Right. Well,
this was not the right direction.
Whoops.
Just all right. Now we're back. Had to reload there. It's all right. It's cool. At this time, we can also ride our horse up here, which is useful because this is how we can actually get over to the roof of the hallway. We just kind of ride off and dismount. Fantastic. Fortunately, you can just fall right into the death tomb, so we'll do so. The end.
Oh, I like the look of this one.
This one does not have many treasure chests, it's just the 3 here.
Huh.
The secret item is just in the middle.
Horde
It is
Seeker.
the Horde Seeker. It is the sort of sister talisman to the Demon Heart. In this case, it will make better stuff pop out of enemies instead of better stuff out of chests. I don't know if it has the same red weapon percentage boost or if that's just a placebo, but we'll certainly be getting a lot more blues and purples out of just regular trash mobs.
Well, I guess that's good.
Sure, why not? I cannot. The next place we're going has plenty of trash mobs that things can pop out of. We don't actually need any of this crap, though. Another thing we'll be doing in this episode is getting the ingredients for our in-game weapons, so there's that.
All right. It's good to know.
That's why I'm also not bothering with saving these treasure chests. I don't really care about farming the appropriate or ideal stuff from them.
Right.
Just see what the RNGesus gives me.
Pray to RNGesus, and sometimes he comes through. About half the time.
Sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes it's wait.
And then sometimes the answer is return fault error.
Yeah, and it happens. There's actually some collectibles in here we need.
I noticed them just kind of floating off into space, like they're not even trying to hide anything in this tomb.
Not really. There's 2 floating. We got rid of some junk just because these seem a little bit better. Anything that has critical chance or anything like that,
right?
Prioritize.
I mean, are they like floating in the abyss and you have to get them, or?
No, they're just kind of floating there. That's what the death grip is for.
Right.
Yoink. So you're not supposed to be in here, well, without the key, but you're also not supposed to be in here and use your horse. So we just kind of bypass the whole can't use your horse thing.
Right.
If we run at the door, we get this dramatic camera angle for some reason. It'll do that over and over again. I can only guess why that might be the case. You're not supposed to have the horse inside here either, which will be obvious in a second. Oh, hold on. There's a little thing over here. Okay. Yeah, this is probably not intended.
No, probably.
I imagine it's probably not.
Are we going to take a look at the skybox?
I don't know. Nah.
All right.
It's not that great. It's some floating mountains, but that's about it. That's all I get.
I mean, the skybox for the Land of the Dead was legitimately awesome, so one can hope.
So when you first come to Lostlight, you can actually just do fast travel to the Serpent Tome, which will put you in front of the bridge we're about to appear at, which is the only criticism I could come up with for the Darksiders 2 speedrun that I watched, is they didn't use that. So either there was some reason I'm not aware of, or just didn't know that you could automatically warp over there. It didn't say that much time, but you don't have to run the horse through the whole little area.
Well, I mean, now they're going to have to re-record the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Jeff.
Yep, I know. It's my secret plan. Secret plan.
You're going to release a speed run of this?
Wait, no.
You're going to commit to that?
It's not secret anymore. Crap. My plan.
Oh, for a second I thought you were about to drop the ammo bolt near. I was like, no.
No. It's not long for this world, but it's useful for now.
Aww.
Pew pew.
Oh, they're corrupted.
Of course. Way to slice some angels up.
Nice. Just as a heads up, I think you're a second or two ahead of me now.
Okay. So I will make sure to spoil everything.
Great.
Oh my god, what just happened?
You just dealt a lot of damage. That's what just happened.
Yeah. So
you're one-shotting.
What is this? Oh my god. I never thought that would happen.
By Abaddon's eye, it is you. To me, quickly.
Oh, look, it's an uncorrupted thing.
Voiced by our favorite. Or one of my favorites, anyways.
You talked over it, so I don't know.
Jamieson Price.
Eee!
These guys can actually do a lot of damage if they hit you with their corrupted laser cannon things.
Right.
Fortunately, there's an audio cue. It sort of sounds like... and then they'll shoot 3 times.
So it's like somebody prepping to hawk the world's biggest loogie.
Kinda. It's a little bit like that. Sort of holy loogie. Holy spit, if you will. There's not much to say about the angels here. I was taking a lot of damage because I wanted to do that, the execution.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a very classy sort of slow down effect, which I like. And then they all died, which I was sad.
Aww.
Welcome to Lostlight, Rider. From one warrior to another.
Do I know you?
I am Nathaniel. I fought beside you at the gates of Eden. Would have died were it not for your blades. But I'm not troubled that you don't recall me. Your thoughts that day were on killing Nephilim.
You're of the hellguard.
I was. But I guard the light now. And the Archon. You'll find both in the Crystal Spire. But something tells me you are not here to glory in my master's radiance.
What gave that away? I'm looking for a key.
I would guess that what you seek is no simple key. For that, you should consult the Archon.
Archon?
He sees much from the peak of his spire.
Which makes me think Pargon, and then...
How did you come to leave the Hellguard?
Abaddon sent me here to watch over the Crystal Spire and the Archon.
It makes me think that they
There is much at stake should the Spire fall.
merged two Templars together.
What is this place?
An outpost. We call it Lostlight, for what we left behind in the White City. Here, we are closer to darkness.
And who is this Archon?
Lucien is the head of the Scriptorium. Those angels who record all that he sees when he peers into the shadow. The Ivory Citadel holds their records, an archive vast beyond thinking.
Where is this citadel?
Lost beyond the mists. Pray your business never sends you there. The Archon's that way, horseman.
Perhaps I have other business.
If that business takes you to the kingdom of the dead, you would serve the light to deliver this scroll.
We got a side quest. Same difference.
Yeah.
What business have you in that land of corpses?
I seek an old friend, a lost soul. Where better to look? Take that scroll to the undead court, that they may answer my question.
Yay.
Side quest sound.
So he's our merchant?
Yes, he is also the merchant for
There is
Lost
more I
Light.
could sell you.
He doesn't really have anything we want right now, but that's okay.
I think that he's the closest to an ultramarine that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean the angel armor has that aesthetic to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I like the design. I'm not sure.
I like the angels' designs in Darksiders. They're very good at being, like, I don't know. I think it's awesome looking armor.
Yeah, I think the armor is awesome. I'm just talking about the whole shebang. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being overtly critical.
Maybe so. I really like the Archon's design, but we'll see him at the end.
Okay. Spoilers.
Yes. Archon Lucien.
Sure. So Nathaniel's a blatantly
I'm
obvious.
the one who guards the throne. He will have my answer.
Nathaniel's a blatantly just shut up, so I can
Just
talk.
enough to be wood.
Okay. It's fine. You
All right.
just say what you're going to say.
Nathaniel's a blatantly obvious Bible name. So
Yes.
is Lucien related to anything biblical?
No, I don't think so. I'll look it up. I mean, you have the obvious similarities to other famous angels.
Yeah. Spoilers, dude. Thanks.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's not. What are you? Shut.
You might
quiet.
want to bleep that out for the two people
That's-
who don't get it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I guess.
If anybody who watches our videos is slower than me or as slow as me, all right? I didn't put that connection, okay?
Okay. He was just okay. All right. Well, that's okay. If you don't connect the name, then you might be able to connect just his attitude. That's all right.
Oh, he's one of those.
Again, I do actually like the Archon a lot. I think his design is good and he is well acted. But we haven't seen him yet. Well, he's on top of his tower.
Oh, so he's actually a good character, but he's got
he is.
Oh, I thought you were talking as if he was going to be like the captain from Halo 4 or whatever his name was.
Captain from Halo 4.
The one who was like the captain of the ship and was like a horribly written and acted character.
Oh, yeah. I put that out of my mind. I'm trying to focus on positive things.
A lot of other things in that game were fantastic.
Yes.
He was...
Yes, indeed.
He was really bad.
Apparently he was in the live action, I think.
Well,
like
they should have killed him in the live action.
Okay. So we're going to go do a side quest for Nathaniel. He wants us to deliver the scroll. So this is a lot of cuts because of all the loading screens, so you're welcome.
Thanks? Yeah, you normally do make me sit through this, so thank you.
We have an exploit here. So when you go to a shop after you level up, they have new inventory. But if you reload without saving, then they'll have new inventory. In this way, we're going to get Wrath and Health Steal items. This particular one only took twice. It was on the second try that I had to. Make sure you don't save, just quit. Because in this case, this merchant here and also in the Forge Lands, there is the autosave is before it loads the inventory of the shop.
Okay.
I don't know if there's other cases where it will reset the inventory, but I know for sure it's on level ups. So, and they'll say like, "There's new things in stock. Stay a while.
Stay a while and listen." I can't quake the voice quite right, but
that's okay. So yes, there is a wrath stealing item that he's selling at the moment. We'll have to sell something to make room, and we do want to make room because we're going to be making our ultimate weapons at the end of this video, and the start of the next one. The start of the next one. We'll have the ingredients at the end.
Okay.
And as soon as we have the ingredients put into red weapons, we'll be able to pass them down. There you go. The nice little zoom in on the wrath steal.
Ooh.
We'll be able to inherit them for future weapons since we can pass the effects down.
Right. So I've got a question. And I know you've probably answered that. Is the 19% mean 19% of the damage you deal gets
yes.
That number becomes the wrath you receive?
Yes.
It's always such a pleasure. Let's get this over with before I do something we both regret. The soul you seek never passed through this court. You're certain? Oh, yes. I would have relished receiving a soul of this magnitude in our kingdom. I don't recognize the name on the scroll. It is one more ancient than the Nephilim, belonging to a person you are quite familiar with. But alas, he now bears another name. Enlighten me. Where's the pleasure in that? I don't have time for this. It is a pity you are so ill-tempered. There is much we could do for one another. And the reward will be considerable. You need only investigate rumors that spread even now through the plains of the dead. Of a labyrinth most ancient, stealing unwary souls from our dread lord. You mean the Arbiter's maze? This is not just about mazes. The Soul Arbiter is an enemy of the throne, long thought vanquished. Before he disappeared, he took something the king is eager to possess. No doubt, this maze guards it. Find
so you're after the Minotaur?
Basically, the Soul Arbiter maze is just another side quest. There's a side quest sound.
There we go.
Find the Arbiter's maze, return to me, and I won't have to.
Nathaniel's quest is just go here, go here, go here.
I'm assuming he's looking for Abaddon, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll say as much
Your
at
friend
the
has
end.
not passed through the land of the dead.
But if he yet lives... No, I dare not inform my fellow angels until I have the full truth. Among the makers of the Forge Lands is a blind seer of great power. Go to her death. She will know what has become of the one who was dead, yet lives.
So the next part we have to go over is to talk to Muria, the seer, to find out what's up with the mysterious name on the scroll.
Find out that it's Abaddon.
You have something for me. This soul.
How can she read it?
Still lives, but it has changed. In the angel tongue, it is called Woven, dragon.
What do the demons call it?
They call him Lord.
A member of the hellguard has joined the Dark Legion.
So it would appear.
As a fun side
Creator,
note,
help us.
Woven is actually dragon in Enochian, the celestial language.
Huh.
So there you go. They're just talking about Darksiders 1 spoilers, so...
Hopefully you've watched that LP series we finished
While
like
we're
3
here,
years
why don't
ago.
we talk to some makers?
Yee!
Let's go see what is happening with the pup.
You go on without me, horseman. We've had my fill of adventure.
That's the end of his story.
Aww.
It's quite the plot twist, really.
That yeah.
He's just like, nah, I'm done. I'm good. Good for now.
Idar's gone.
Oh, right.
I never thanked him for all he did.
All those non-specific things he
Alice has
did.
been busy. There are new items.
Hey, new items means that we'll save scum until we get what we want, which is Hellsteel. So this one took about 4 or 5 times. We'll just skip ahead. There we go. So now she'll finally have a Hellsteel item for us, which is great.
I never
It's the last ingredient.
browse around. We have new items.
Consequently, you can also do this to get the best talismans,
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
that kind of thing. We don't really need to do that very much.
It was like,
but-
if you already have infinite health and infinite mana, why would you need a talisman?
So that's a lot of our money gone, but we had a whole bunch to begin with, so look how happy Death is.
Happy day.
All right, now we're back. Back to Nathaniel.
Well, what have you learned?
Your friend serves the shadow.
Impossible. Then the Archon's visions. The hellguard. Leave me, horseman. I must consider what to do next.
And my reward?
Would that you had never earned it.
You never told me who it was you sought.
His name was on the scroll, to plainly see.
The Elder Angels take on many names, and that one was beyond my memory. What is your friend called now?
You knew him as Abaddon, but he has taken another name. One cursed on Earth. Destroyer.
Dun dun dun. But we have a pretty chunk of experience for that.
There we go. I figured out what bugs me about his design. For some
Okay.
odd reason, it feels like his wings are too far apart.
Okay. That's a very specific complaint.
I know, but now that I've noticed it, I'm over it. So he's
Okay,
fine.
All right. There's cleansing here.
As soon as I
Gotta get
figure
it
out why it bugs me, it's great.
Now we're actually going to climb the Crystal Spire.
By climb, you mean just ride an elevator the whole way up?
Then we'll get halfway there, and then there's a puzzle, and then some climbing, and then
Okay.
we'll be at the top.
Is it an actual puzzle, or is it... And now
Eh,
you're Valdo
yeah,
now?
Sure. Kind of Valdesque.
Yeah. That looks exactly like one of his weapons from the Soul Edge.
Yes,
Soul Blade.
the,
Soul Blade.
Soul Caliber?
Well, Soul Edge was the first one. Soul Blade was
Okay.
the second one.
So these are the wrath-stealing weapons we have.
Yeah.
Trying to just It's just trying to poke him once. There we go. We're back to full.
Wow.
Cast a spell. Go poke somebody. I'm gonna go poke that angel. Also, there's a shimmering sound effect. We'll, shoot a stone shortly.
He's here!
All better. Oh, it's so bad. So great. So broken.
I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to... No, they probably didn't plan on people like you doing this.
Maybe not.
Which is not really an excuse,
Not really.
but whatever.
That's not even useful.
It's pants. Well, no, it's more
It
a
is pants.
skirt. Huh.
to shoot us a Power Stone. There we go.
That one's placed practically. Weird.
Mm-hmm. Now a Soul Splitter puzzle. We have to position it in such a way that we can reach the edges. Can't go all the way over there, but that's why we also have to combine it with the Death Grip. So it's, a little bit different.
You gotta play catch with yourself.
What are you even doing, Death?
What? But
Let's try that again.
why do I keep hearing walking noises?
That's because when you go into Soul Splitter mode, there's a glitch where the walking noises continue to play.
Oh, great. Good.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
I don't know if they fix that one later, but for now it's just like he's walking in place inside of his statue.
I was wondering about... Yeah, all right.
Yes. So that's the way we can get to the explosive over there.
That's nifty. Your practical time saver.
Yep. It's so much time saved.
There's nothing
Look at
great
that.
on
It's
that
not
at
even-
all.
It's just a piece of crap.
Wow.
Just a piece of crap.
Oh, that's grippy stuff. I was like, why are you
Yes.
still going up?
It's just magically floating up. I mean, that's not unreasonable, really.
Right.
So we got an overview of the land.
It's a nice aesthetic design. I do like it.
We can see the foreboding dark clouds of corruption over there.
Yeah.
Out of the shadows and into the light. I see you, horsemen. The things you have done. The lives you have ended. I know why you are here.
Then you will give me the key.
I have guarded the key for centuries. It is mine, and I will not part with it lightly. Not now. Corruption spreads. In our city. In our hearts. Only I remain pure. A beacon against the darkness. Helpless to push it back.
We are not all helpless, Archon.
Perhaps not. After the seals were broken, and Hell's legions loosed upon the earth, many divine relics were lost. One, the Rod of Arafel, could help reverse what has happened here. I dare not retrieve the rod myself. The gates to the White City are closed to any angel who visits Earth. But you are no angel. Acquire the rod, and I will clear a path into my citadel. There you will find the key to the Tree of Life. As for what you will find on Earth, after you face it, even you may curse the name of war.
That is a really awesome design.
I know. He is the first one that we've seen that has 4 wings.
The pool will bring you to Earth, Rider. Do not tarry here.
If you want the rod, you will tell me where to find it.
I have seen much while staring into the deep, but that I cannot tell you. The kingdom of man was swallowed by darkness when the armies of hell invaded. I have seen only glimpses of the Earth since then, but enough to know that the Rod of Arafel is safe, and our only hope of redemption.
How does a city of light fall to corruption?
It wasn't the city that fell, but those within. It began with just one angel, weak of will, given to doubts. When the darkness called, he welcomed it in. From him, the corruption spread. It seemed only I could sense it, gathering above our heads. And though I warned my brothers of the storm that was to come, they did not listen. Only when the cloud burst did the city of light fall. And other realms have fallen since.
Your pool, is it the only way to the kingdom of man?
It is the only path that I know of. You can thank your masters for that. To preserve the balance, the Charred Council forbade all travel to the Third Kingdom, and destroyed those means that already existed. Even the Tree of Life was burnt, like so much kindling.
Yet you have the means to travel to Earth.
Not everyone obeys the Council, Death.
That is why they have their horsemen.
You speak of this realm as if it were your own.
The gods call this place Lostlight, but it is here that the light is to be found, and I am its source.
There's nothing else you can tell me.
Not until you find the Rod Horseman. Then all will be revealed.
All right. That's Lucien, the Archon. He appears to be a cherubim, his number of wings.
There you go. I was wondering what you were
Or
basing
something like
that off
that.
of, but I was like, yeah, I guess Seraphim had 6.
Yeah, and we're generally extremely freaky looking.
Well, yes.
Oh, just a random chest with some stuff.
Potion, at least. That's a lot of green, so.
Our next objective is to go to Earth, which is at the moment in between the apocalypse and the time when war is awoken. So this is in between the intro and the first sort of mission of the first Darksiders. Also, this, I can just kind of... Camera isn't stopped by the floor there, but whatever.
It probably should be.
It's What are you gonna do? Next time we'll actually go to Earth and we'll bring along some stupidly powerful weapons. So look forward to that.